Okay. All right, we're good. So welcome. 2024 season is now upon us. It is now 1:13 a.m. and I have to record this and then I have to edit my last video. Giants preview 2024 week 1 against the Minnesota Vikings. So yeah, I'm wearing my blue. This is my favorite hoodie that I got from Toronto. Israel. And if you just disclaimer, if you hear my dad, he's drunk. He's drunk out of his mind. I don't know what he's doing. I don't like it when he's drunk, but that's a personal thing. Anyways, what was I saying? Giants week 1. So basically, I know what's going on, but at the same time, I don't know what's going on. So basically, I watched the preseason. Daniel Jones had an okay game. Reason I say okay is because he was trash the first. I don't say trash. He wasn't good. I'll say trash is a little bit too much. He wasn't good in the beginning, and then he picked up as what's it called? He just picked up at the end of his tenure for the preseason, I should say, against the Texans. So he was good. He was okay. He was decent for like the end of it, but he almost threw a pick. From what I remember, he almost threw a pick. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm like Professor X. He almost threw a pick. Against the Texans, he threw a pick. He threw 2 picks against the Texans. I remember that. But the O line was amazing. Asterisk, because Daniel Jones's like decision making is still questionable for some reason. But yeah, I say he's my quarterback up until he's not my quarterback until he leaves. So right now, I have my trust in him. Not unfortunately, but it's just I have my trust in him. He's the only one there, besides Drew Lock and Tommy. But the more experienced, obviously, Daniel Jones. So I have faith in him and what he's gonna do. I know as soon as he messes up, he's just gonna get clowned on. So that's what we have to take it with. But offensive line, big bolster. They bolstered up on the offensive line. That's good. We got Devin Singletary as a back. We have 3 good running backs. I will say we have a good power back in Eric Gray. We have a good dude like shifty back in Tyrone Tracy. He's really good. I will say that. And then Devin Singletary, he's coming back. He's coming from the Texans. Not too shabby playing for the Texans, but he's still good. I would like to think he's good. He had a good year. Wide receivers, dude, we have a plethora of them in the preseason. But ultimately, we're with Neighbors, Wandale, and Hyatt with Slayton there, and I think Hodges is in the practice squad. Bryce Ford Wheaton made the team. I'm surprised. I'm hopeful they use him as a punt returner, kick returner. But I saw a report where Adoree Jackson might take that spot, which we didn't learn from last year apparently, so I don't get it. And Adoree Jackson is back, so that's good. So we have a good corner. We were struggling with that cornerback 2 spot, but Deontay Banks made a name for himself last season, and Adoree Jackson, I remember he was put in the nickel position first few weeks, and then I don't want to say they benched, but they switched Trey Hawkins with Adoree Jackson, and then Trey Hawkins went back, and then Cordell Flat took the nickel spot, so that's good. But I really like the Adoree Jackson signing because we need a vet. We need vets there and the experience. Even though it's not that I think, it's just there was a lot of plays that he questionable plays last season, tackling issues. So that's another reason why. But defense, moving on to the defense. Speaking with that, we traded for Brian Burns. That was good. I'm not gonna lie, very questionable because I didn't think, in my mind, I didn't think that we needed another edge rusher. But they went out and got one of the best pass rushers in the league for a second rounder. So I'm all up for it. I'm good. I'm good with that. Yeah, but it's all of the matter of Daniel Jones. That's pretty much it. Because I want to say the defense is legit. I know preseason they were okay. In that one game against the Texans, I'm pretty sure they could not get sacks. And I think that the starting defense played, against the Jets. Was it the Jets? Yeah, the Jets. Um, and I don't think Kayvon and Burns did good, but they did something, but they didn't do good. Like as in like they didn't get to the quarterback. But yeah, our opponent, the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings, they had a rough offseason, man. They had a very, very rough offseason. But notably, they drafted J.J. McCarthy, who is now out for the season. So now their quarterback is Sam Darnold. Believe it or not, I had faith in Sam Darnold in Carolina, and then it just went like, and then he had that one game against Seattle. It was like, oop, and then he just like dwindled down. But what's it called? Sam Darnold. That's their quarterback. Um, they have good wide receivers, actually. Do they? Yeah, they do. I forgot about Jordan Addison, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I'm not too sure about the offensive line. I'm not like too in depth to the Vikings, but I know their defense. They signed Stephon Gilmore, which is really good on their part. I wouldn't play with him though. He's still a dog. He's still really good, so I wouldn't underestimate him. Um, but that defense is very beaten up. I know that for a fact. And all I know, I tweeted this before. Or no, did I tweet it? No, I told my friends because they're like, "Oh, the Giants have a chance against the Vikings." I'm like, "They do. They've always had, they've always had a chance against the Vikings. It's just the Daniel Jones problem, and dude, you can hear him. It's that, and not only that, it's I don't know. I feel like they see that the other team is hurt, and the ego just goes up. But like, only reason I say that is because I think it was against the 49. No, it was against the 49ers in 2020. I remember this vividly. It was we lost Jimmy Garoppolo. They lost Nick Bosa. They lost Eric Armstead, I'm pretty sure. I forget. Um they lost Raheem Mostert. They lost so much, and we got blown out by the backup squad. Essentially, we got blown out, and I don't want to say that's what's gonna happen to us. I've seen it before, so if it happens, it's just deja vu all over again. Um, I'm not saying that we're gonna get blown out. I'm just saying that this team is beaten up, and that outcome can happen. As in, like the backup squad can beat our squad, even though they have some starters there, if you know what I mean. But no, we upgraded, yeah, on offense. I would like to think it's just the matter of if Daniel Jones could get the job done because it's year 6, and I'm pretty sure people are tired of waiting to see if he can do it or not, or if he's the guy or not. But yeah, I have the Giants winning this. Score wise, this is gonna be a close game. Honestly, probably like 24-20. I want to say Malik Neighbors gets his first touchdown. I want to say that. But I'm not gonna underestimate anyone because that's, dude, like I just saw. I'm not comparing college football to NFL, but we just saw what Notre Dame lose to. I don't even know what the school is. That's how, like, I don't watch college football, but they just lost to them. So all I'm saying is that, like, don't count them out. That's it. That's all I'm saying. But I got the Giants winning 24-20. So yeah, we'll see what my thoughts are after the game. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. So I'll catch you guys later. I'll catch you guys after the game. Probably literally like after the game, after Sunday Night Football, just to have it like under wraps because I don't want to be lazy anymore. I want to do this like rapidly, you know? So I'll catch you guys later. Yep.